Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. 300 all the way. That is actually spot on perfect all the way through. So I've got a huge great big tunnel here that goes right the way through and then comes out over on this side at a cost of 5.6 million. Join them up.
The new route has been completed. The backbone of the Japanese railroad network. Now it has to be ensured that everything runs with the greatest precision. Analyze the tracks and rolling stock in terms of possible optimization potential. Prepare the future route maintenance and provide for the greatest possible safety in the event of an earthquake. Dr. Yellow makes sure that everything runs smoothly without a hitch. The yellow work train detects even the smallest defects. This is especially important on bridges and in tunnels. Perform the necessary test runs.
Travel along the whole railroad with Dr. Yellow and complete at least 2,000 meters in tunnels and 1,000 meters on bridges. Okay. There's something that I want to do before I do that. Excuse me. There's something I want to do before I do that, though, and that is I intended, right from the start, to do a double line. I did not want to do just a single line. I want this to be a double line the entire way through. So I want to bring that all the way down to here. I want to put that on there. So there's an extra $3 million to join that bit in, and I'm going to do the same along all of the tracks. So I'm going to bring you over to there's 300,000 on that bit. And then I want to bring you over to here like this. Excellent. Join you in on there. Look, see, now we've got double track all the way. Well, we haven't quite yet, so I'm still working on it. But this is what we're going to have. We're going to go for double track along the entire length. Right the way. All of it. Every single little bit. Let's double track right there. Yes. And then double this bit up. So bring you out to there like that. Have you noticed right there? That was 219. There's one little bit of track right here that is lower speed than everything else. I don't like that. I don't like that we've got lower speed on there. That is wrong on so many levels. Right. You're going to come. Ooh, this could be a problem. This is a problem. Right. You can come to there, but that is a fraction too close to this one, which means that I can't put the second track on it. That is a serious, serious problem. So I'm going to have to delete some of this track so that I can reposition it. So I will delete that and that bit there. And then we'll go in and we'll delete that. I'm hoping that'll be enough. I'm hoping that I won't need to do more than that. Then I can take that track there and I can join you out. But what I need to do is actually need to bring it out over just a tiny little bit further like that. And then we're going to have to delete both of these, like this, back to about there, and then we can go back in here to the high-speed track, and I can join you in on here. Speed may be too low. In order to get this to maintain the correct speed, I've got to bring it over to here. I'm actually going to bring that up to level. It's going to have one of those bridges, like that. So we're going to have to take more of this out yet. That's going to go to there. Like that. And then if I can chop this off all the way up here and down to there, this might be sufficient now. I might have got that. I don't actually think of this at all to start with. Cornering, maybe. Okay, that's not going to work. You got to come over here. No, right. Demolish more track. How much track am I going to have to destroy and rebuild in order to make up for this one teeny tiny mistake. I mean, they haven't asked me to build a double rail, have they? I've not been asked to do this at all, but I still want to do it. So you're coming out over there. That's 222. Right, that's fine. You're coming over to there. Now we are actually going downhill. You're coming in over here. That is way too low a slope. That's gonna go to there. Like that. And then this here can't go there, so yeah, I've messed that up as well. Right. This wasn't the plan at all. I wasn't supposed to do things like this. Let's move that. I need to destroy all of this. Let me go through. We'll get rid of all of this bit of railway that I've just done. This could take a while to make sure that we get this absolutely spot on perfect. I am absolutely determined that we will have our rail and we will be able to get past that little bit right there. There's not much that we've got to change on it. Just got to be able to have a double width of track going next to it. So that's a little bit too close right there. I've only got to just come over a little bit. Like that. That will be absolutely fine then. And then there's my second track. So I've got that bit coming out of there. So now all I've got to do is I've got to bring you out so that the cornering speed is not too low. That's 200. 210 over to there. We'll have to run it down to 210. I've got no choice. There, that's fine. Out to that point. And then from over here, can I connect that in? 226, 27. Perfect. Right. Doing it over longer distances definitely seems to be the right answer. It's 211 right there. I would like it to be a bit better than that, but at the moment I'm sort of thinking, so long as we've got something, we can always try streamlining it a little bit better later on. But right now, so long as it follows the basics, I'm kind of happy with it. I don't think that we need to worry too much about getting any more than that. So you can run all the way up there. You're doing a steady 300 all the way along here. And then we've just got that last little bit to join up, which goes from there all the way up round onto there. It's 226, 213 on that curve up there. And then 230 for most... well, it goes all the way up to 300 for most of it. So there, we've now got the double track all the way along. I got travel along the rails, meters traveled in tunnels, meters traveled on the in the bridge on the bridges and in the tunnels. Let's go to you. Is it? Perform the necessary test runs. Okay, I'm going to go to Tokyo to put in the next bit, which is going to be one of these. Now, at the moment, I don't have any signals anywhere on the tracks. We will put signals in. That is on my to-do list. I'm just not doing it quite yet. So I'm going to bring you in like that, right there. I'll plonk you down there, and in tracks, high speed, you're going to come out onto there. Like that. And I don't think I need to change that over and do anything different just yet. I mean, I suppose what I could do is I could add another bit of track so that it does come out over onto the other one over here. Like that. So now I've got the option to go out onto either track. Then I can go into here and we can go to buy vehicles, and we need the Russian class electric diesel, Russian class TE3, which one am I supposed to use? Dr. Yellow. The yellow work train detects the smallest defects. Travel along with Dr. Yellow. This locomotive represents a technical highlight of Soviet steam train construction, among other innovations as mechanical coal supply. Multiple units, Russian class. Ah, there we go. There's Dr. Yellow. Dr. Yellow is a nickname for the high-speed test trains that have special equipment on board to monitor the condition of the track and overhead wire, including special instrumented bogies and observation blisters. This one costs a mere $2 million. So we're going to add that, but look at that. Look at that. What an absolute beauty. So that one's going to be called, we're just going to leave that one as Dr. Yellow. I'm not going to call that one anything different. So I need to build a test route next. So we're going to go onto here. We're going to go new line. And it's going to go from Tokyo over there. That is then going to run over to that one. Nagoya there. And then over to Osaka. And then back to Nagoya. Which will then go all the way back up to Tokyo. There are no other stations. I suppose we could add a station in here at some point. Although that would be something different, I guess. Right, so we've got that one there. Then I can run into here, and I can take you, and I can assign you onto line 5, like that. And off you go. Going to come out onto line 5. We've got to run this test. There is. So I'm not giving this one... Actually, I am giving this one a name, but we need to call it Dr. Yellow. Okay, it sounded pretty cool. It's going to have to be called Dr. Yellow because it's the test train. So that one is Dr. Yellow. It's not actually a name from the book. Apologize for that, but we will end up with some names from books. So I want to follow you along like that. And out he goes. Look at that beauty. Now that is absolutely glorious. Is that not absolutely gorgeous? I think it is. Look at that. Big nose on the front of it. Building up some speed now. We're doing 65, 67. Let's go a little bit faster. Follow this one along. I'm loving this already. I'm going to go right in here. And I'm going to do this. We're going to come out onto the side like this. Come down here. Okay, that's really weird in my headphones because I'm only hearing it out one side. Or I was for part of it. Right, that is looking pretty good. I actually want to bring it up this way a little bit. There. So that I can see this dude in action. Bring it up like that. There. There we go. That is absolutely amazing. Whizzing along here. So we've done some stuff in the tunnels. We're 195k at the moment, and we're still racing along our high-speed track. 200k. We're going to be coming up to the bridge in a minute. There we go. It's the first little bridge. It's not the big bridge that we built. The big bridge is coming up. How fast are we doing? 219k, 220. We're hovering at 220 now. But then we can't go faster than 220 across this bridge anyway. That's the speed limit on the bridge. Right the way across there. Now we ought to be able to start opening up to go a little bit faster if he's got the capability. He might not have the capability of going more than 220. It is entirely possible. I'm going to come out of that mode, and we're going to just move it around here. It's coming into the station. Slowing down and stopping. So we've done 690 on bridges and 1,185 in tunnels. Once we get to our next stop, that's going to have taken care of the tunnels bit. Because there is a long tunnel from here to the next stop. We go faster now. Seeing as we're not actually going to be watching it, we're going to be floating along the top. All the way up here like this. And the tunnels, that was easy. That was really easy. We've gone underneath all of this. Like we've got one of the longest tunnels ever constructed. And out we come again, back into the station. I love the braking power on this thing. Very impressive braking power on that one. Travel along the rails. I am traveling along the rails. It's got a cross next to track. I'm assuming that it'll come up with a tick once we've done the bridge bit. Because I've been right the way along, unless I've got to do both rails. Because I went and built a second track. I might need to go along that one as well. But that's quickly slowed down and stopped in Nagoya Station again. And we're on our way out. It'll stay at around 220 going up to here, although I'm tempted to go and have a look at... Oh, hang on. We can look at details on here. Value, top speed. It is a top speed of 220. So we can go no more than 220. There are a couple of spots on the track where we do actually have to drop below 220 because we don't have the right curvature on the track for going any faster than that. But generally speaking, 220 is what we're able to pull across the entire thing. Right, we come right round there. I've now done that. Travel along the rails. Travel along the whole railroad. Ooh. Ooh, I wonder if I need to come out and go onto the other one and travel that one as well. Oh,
All
no,
trains
no.
are equipped with sensors that automatically trigger an emergency stop in the event of an earthquake. If the system happens to fail, the staff must be able to bring the train to a standstill as fast as possible.
Buy 3 Shinkansens, accelerate them to 90k, then stop them as fast as possible. Okay, Dr. Yellow, we're going to pull you off the track now. So I'm going to just go and get Dr. Yellow a second. Line 5. Dr. Yellow. Manage. Yeah, we'll just need to do that. Don't need that one anymore, so sell that vehicle. That one's gone. We now need to get the other one. I'm just going to slow that back down again a second, and we're going to go into here. This one, right, it's the Shinkansen right there. That's got that bit. The first series of Shinkansen high-speed train 0 was built in contrast to previous Japanese trains in the standard gauge. They're designed for high speed and high acceleration. Cargo type people, capacity 160. We need 3 of these bad boys. So we're going to add 1. Wow. Look at that train. 3 of them. Okay. I'm officially very impressed with those trains. I am officially very impressed with those trains. In order to have them running on the lines, though, I am going to need to do some crossover points, aren't I? I'm going to need to put in signals and crossovers so that they can get in and out of the stations and they can run the correct way. So we're going to need to go rail. First up, I'm going to need a cross point in front of each station. So that will go, speed may be too low. Well, yeah, it would be too low while going across the tracks like this. But that's fine. And then we will put a signal. So we're going to do the same as we always do. We travel on the right. So we go up on the right and we come down on the left. So there'll be a signal there. Coming out of this station. Actually, that signal is going to be there. They're coming out of the station. Although the station itself is not really going to make any difference, is it? Because they don't swap the track over. So which way do I do it? Do I have the signal coming out of the station or the signal going into the station? I want to go up that way. And I want them to come in that way. So if I have it goes up that way, and they will go up that way, and then they will come back down this way, so they will have, that one will go there. That one's going to go there, so they're going up, they're on the right. They're going to move up this way, and then they're going to come back down this way. This is the complete opposite to my country and roads, but I figure that'll be alright. So they come down here, and that's going to stop the train coming in so that the one that's in here is able to get over onto the correct side of the track that he wants to. Which means, I suppose technically I should put this one on both sides. That one can go there, and that one can go there. If I put that in like that, then the trains can come into both stations down here, can't they? I can have a train come in here, and I can have a train come in here. And then the train goes on up. I don't want to stop it in here. I just want to stop it from coming down that way. And then we go on up this way. And we put stop there. Stop there. And one there. And one there. So it's stopping them from coming out onto both sides. No, actually, that one shouldn't be on there. That one's wrong. That one's got to go. And then I can go back into here, and we keep going. So that one does come out, because that goes up on the right-hand side. Coming in on the left is only going to go into there. It's not going to go anywhere else. So we've got that one going out onto there, and then we've got a bit of train over to here. And basically, I now want to do these in sections, don't I? So we want to do sections like that, but we want to make sure that they are staying on the correct side of the track. So that's just doing it like this. We can do these in bite-sized pieces like this. And I just got to go along the entire track, plonking these in, so that I've got my one-way system completely installed. And then the trains can follow each other, they can cross each other, they can do the whole lot. They can do the whole shebang. And I'll do another one there, and then here, though. Well, no, there's nothing going on this one, so that's going to keep going like that. I'll go on up here, and I'll do it again, like that. And then I'll go on up to there, and that one, and then on a little bit further. You, and you. And then you right there. Keep going. I could probably put some more of these and put them a bit closer together. That way the trains are able to travel a little bit closer together if they wanted to, but I don't think it's going to make a huge amount of difference to anything, is it? You out on that side, and then we'll come up here. Put one just that side of the road. That's going to be inconvenient for the cars, with the trains potentially stopping on the roads. Now, this is the next bit. I want to do a crossover here. And I'll do a crossover on both sides of the station. I think I'm going to need to do the crossover out over here, because otherwise it's going to be too close to the road, and it doesn't like doing crossovers next to the road. So I'll bring you there like that. And then come out over this side, and I'll do another cross here. There's one, and there's the other one, like that. Right. Signals. How do I signal these exactly correctly and properly? Well, we just need to keep making sure that we've got them going the right way. So that one needs to go there. We want to hide the signal right behind the post, right there, obviously, so that that nobody can actually see them coming through. Then I'm going to put a signal there, going the other side of that one, which will stop the train. He'll come up to here, so that if there's one coming up that way, they're not going to cross over and get confused. We've also got to just make sure that they all go the correct direction with them. I think I've got this right. And then a stop there as well, so that they, I mean, yeah, if they're stopping over the road, that I don't really care. And then a stop this side of this station, coming into the station, like that, and a stop this side in front of that cross, and a stop there in front of that cross. No idea if that is right. It makes kind of sense to me, but it might not make sense to anybody else whatsoever. So we'll put a couple of those down there, and I'll go up this way, and I'll put another couple there, and then I'm going to come down over this way, and we need another cross, because definitely up here they are going to want to cross over, because they're going to need to get back onto the correct side of the track that they're traveling on. So you need to go there like that, so that you can switch sides. You come up on this side, so we put in a signal, that one there. He comes up on that side, and then he comes back down on that side there. So I'm going to put that one in. I'm also going to put that one in, though I'm not sure if I should actually need to put that one in. So they can go into either side on this one, and then when they come out, they will start heading down that way. I think that's correct. I've no idea if this is actually correct. I think it is. It looks like it's correct. It certainly appears to be correct, but until we do a full test on this. Trains at speed, trains stop. So the trains at speed should be simple enough. Now, I did say that I was going to name these trains, so that is what we're going to do next. I'll go into here, and the first one... Now, I apologize if I'm repeating names. I think... Wait a minute. I don't know. I think the last name I used was... I think I've got this right. So I think the next name I need to use on my list is Jamie. So if I've skipped steps, if I'm repeating names, I apologize to everybody else. We will get through people though, don't worry. Dante in there, and then this one right here is Patrick. Right, there we go. We got Dante, Patrick, and Jamie are going to be the first 3 trains. I'm going to leave those colored the same as they are right now. You're going to go out, and you're going to go onto line 5, like that. Out you come, and you should, in theory, all 3 of you be running at the same speed. Now, this train is absolutely enormous. So I'm going to just zoom out a little bit like that, and I'm going to go like this so that we can take a look at Jamie in all his glory. Look at Jamie. Jamie is pulling out right here, and he is revealing all of himself. He is going on forever, Jamie is. My goodness me. How did he even fit that in there? Seriously. That was impressive. That was very impressive. Jamie is now fully revealed in all his glory. Look at him go down the track. That is amazing. And we got Dante just pulling out down there as well. Equally impressive. And Patrick will be along behind him. So I got 1 train at speed right here. I need to perform an emergency stop. Like that. Emergency stop. Oh. I need to have 3 trains at speed. So we've got to get all 3 trains at speed, and then I've got to stop 3 trains. So we'll do it that way round then. So we've got 2 trains at speed over here, and then we've got Patrick, who's just now pulled out, and he is racing off as well. He's building up to a good speed. Dante is, and we've got 3 trains at speed. I'm going to let them go through the tunnel. And let them pull all the way through the tunnel, and then once they emerge from this side, then we can start seriously considering doing all of the emergency stops. I tell you what, I'm going to go and find Patrick a minute. No, I'm not. I'm going to stop these. Oh, yes, I do. I need to stop them from the back end first, don't I? So I want to go to Patrick there. And I'm going to stop Patrick. Dante, I'm going to stop him. And Jamie, stop him as well. Wait, what? Test emergency stop. How do I do... What? Done that. All trains are equipped with sensors that automatically trigger an earthquake in the event of an earthquake. System happens to fail, the staff must be able to bring the train to a standstill as fast as possible. Buy 3 Shinkansen, accelerate them to 90k, then stop them as fast as possible. I just did. I just did that, and it's failed it. So what? I don't understand. That makes absolutely no sense. I've just done that. I've just done exactly what it told me to do. Well, unfortunately, folks, that is all we've got time for today. Sometimes even our fantastic pilots, train drivers, and lorry drivers, and bus drivers, and boat drivers, and all the other drivers need a little bit of rest. So while they rest up and have a cup of tea, if you've enjoyed the episode, could you please head down below and give us a like? And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.